This looks like gonna have to give that kid a paternity test one of these days.
That's what fish heads do. Oh, yeah.
Trying something new today. What's up, fish heads? We're going bushcraft style, cold weather survival shelter out of a broken hammock and some wood that I'm gonna cut here in a second. Got a saw. Went to Walmart this morning and almost bought a new camp saw, but I was like, no, we got one at home already. Couldn't find it, so we're going old school wood saw. Probably works better anyway. It's not that cold yet, but the temperature is dropping. I can feel it. It's supposed to get down to about freezing tonight, and there's a small percentage of chance for snow first thing in the morning. That would be awesome. Doesn't happen very often in Florida, so I'm kind of pumped about it. And we might be in a survival shelter to see it happen. But let's get to work. Also, guys, don't forget about the 100,000 subscriber giveaway. We're going to be giving away a boat. If we can hit 100K subs this year, we're giving away a boat, guys. So make sure you tell everybody. Spread it across the YouTube universe. And make sure you hit that subscribe button. Appreciate it so much, guys. Welcome to the Fish Head fam. So my shelter idea involves something flexible that I can twist into at least 2, maybe 3 like hula hoop rings, and I think I can make it work out of these grapevines. They're nice and thick, but they're really flexible. Not sure if it'll work, but we're gonna try it. The next thing we're gonna need is some little skinny pine trees to make the frame, and I need a bed. We don't wanna be laying on the ground with the bitey critters. Fire ants, ticks, scorpions, spiders, snakes, lots of other random stuff. It's not like camping in the snow, guys, where you're just trying to get off the ground so you're not cold and wet. Here you get off the ground so you don't get bit. But I'm just gonna cut down a couple of these tiny little pine trees. We're planning on clearing this area anyway. This saw does kind of work about the same as a camp saw, so I guess I can't complain. Of course it didn't fall. It's all stuck up there with vines. Whoo, dragging those pine trees back to the campsite by hand was rough. That right there is what we're gonna cook the recipe over. But while we're up here, I'm gonna grab some wood that I cut up yesterday. Got some there, got some back there, got some over there. I'm just gonna throw it in the back of the truck and take it back there, so we've got all the wood that we're gonna need, including the wood for the shelter, all in one place back there at the campsite. I might have got lucky, guys, but this looks like pretty much the perfect diameter right there. And both of them are cut to the same length. So I think I just need to tie these ends together. And then I got my structure. Super easy. I ordered some really nice bank line to use for this. This stuff is super solid. I don't see how we could have any issues using this. That's got to be like 1,000-pound test right there. I think that's going to work out perfect. If you saw our last video, you would remember there was about 1 million crawfish shells all around the campfire. Where did they go? They just magically disappear. I guess some wildlife out here eats the shells or carries them off. Comment below if you know what happens to the crawfish shells when you leave the fire pit. That is a solid amount of firewood. I didn't realize I cut that much. Tie off the top of this tripod, tie them together as 3 parallel pieces, and then when you spread out the tripod, it tightens up the knot. Love how the bank line ties. it sticks to itself. You don't ever have to worry about those knots coming undone. This is gonna actually be supporting my body weight. I made one a little bit longer than the other two on purpose because I want it to sit like that. This one will be the cross beam for the top. Raining even harder now. Hope this rain stops a little bit so I can finish the shelter. But we got the loops on both sides. I'm about to test out the tarp and make sure it fits across this structure. All right, the loops are a little big, but I think I can still make this work. It is bringing the back of it out like I wanted it to on both sides. We're gonna get that third loop in over this beam. That's gonna hold the middle of it out. So I actually think that it is going to work with the broken hammock. It's getting kind of cold, guys. I can't wait to get this fire going.
Heads do. Hey, that's what fish heads do. Boots by the bank, sharing the sand. Dog by my feet, coke can in my hand. Grease on the pan, flame popping through. We make a feast. That's what fish heads do. Fishing in a river, lake or ocean, lines in the water. That's what fish heads do. Oh yeah, that's what fish heads do.
Fish heads, it's built. It's sturdy. I got a nice comfy flat bed after I put some cushions on top of those logs. I'm super pumped about it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and finish just putting the pine boughs around the bottom here. I'll throw a couple pine boughs on the sides just to kind of close it in a little bit better. It's gonna catch the heat more. Fire is right down here, so the fire is gonna be heating up this area. That's all gonna just be trapping heat, and I should have a nice comfy night of sleep. There it is. All right, I was only able to recruit Lucas to come camping with us tonight because Dylan still has the flu. He wasn't feeling 100%. We're gonna let him rest. Lucas, you ready to start cooking? Get going. I know you're wet, but you want to burn. Come on, fire, just burn. It was a bit of a challenge to get the fire going tonight. We were planning on doing full bushcraft and using a ferro rod and all that, but nope. Everything is soaked, but the fire is definitely going strong now, so it's time to get the crawfish on, and then we'll do the loin and the asparagus. Gonna be an amazing recipe, but for right now, let's start it off with the crawfish. A little bit of crawfish, shrimp, and crab boil. Deliciousness. Not sponsored, Louisiana. Just saying. There we go. The rain has started, guys. This is a good sign though, because if it keeps raining and it gets a little bit colder, we could have snow. Hopefully it doesn't make the crawfish take longer. The reason why we eat crawfish all the time when we're camping is because Lucas loves crawfish. He won't even go camping unless we're making crawfish. He loves it. Get these guys back up to a boil and we'll let them soak for 15 minutes. And then they'll be ready. This shelter is working out perfectly so far. So we gotta let them sit for like 15 minutes, soak up all that deliciousness, and then we're gonna eat them. And then we can start the main recipe. Lucas, the crawfish are ready, dude. You're coming? Oh yeah, he's pumped. Do I get the biggest crawfish?
No.
So the crawfish are ready. Lucas and I are under the hammock. We have realized that the hammock is not waterproof. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there are tiny droplets of water coming down through the hammock. This is going to be a rough night, guys.
I have an idea.
What's your idea,
We
buddy?
can bring all the crawfish under my hammock pit, and then we sit on my hammock and then eat the crawfish.
Look at this, guys. There's water seeping through the bottom of the hammock. So this is not a waterproof material. Okay, guys, we're gonna have to take Lucas's advice. The water is just pouring in here. These things are not waterproof at all. It's just dripping down. The rain's gotten harder. The temperature is getting colder, which is not good. Look at this. It's just pouring in. Oh, it's going down my neck and it's so cold. All right, let's go to Lucas's canopy. All right, we made it into the shelter. It's raining a little bit harder now. That shelter sucks, guys. It sucks. We can still eat crawfish though. Crawfish are delicious, dude. Oh yeah, they're always delicious. It hasn't rained hard enough to put the fire out yet. And we've never done a complete fail video, so we're gonna stick this out, guys. We're gonna eat these crawfish. We have not even started the other part of our recipe, but we might have to wait. If it's gonna rain like this tonight, I don't know how we can actually cook and stay dry, guys. I can't give up, guys. Am I just gonna go in my survival shelter and get soaked? This storm is not ending right now. I think my only chance of actually being able to sleep is to put one of these over the top of the survival shelter. Not really a survival shelter if you can't survive under it. We did not get to cook our dinner. We got the crawfish. They were delicious. Lucas is all tucked in. We got him in his 20-degree bag. Extra blankets, pillow, everything. He is good to go. If you just had a bunch of logs and some pine straw over the top of you, that thing would be leaking just as bad as it is now. Fortunately, it hasn't rained hard enough to put the fire out. I'm gonna stoke it back up. The logs are a bit wet, but once I put the cushions over them, I think we'll be good. Definitely not the video that I planned on making tonight, but we got the shelter set up. All right, the tarp is over the entire shelter. Probably should have done this in the first place, but now I can go ahead and put my pads where I intended them to be, and then my sleeping bag, which hopefully isn't too wet now. See you in the morning, guys. Good morning, fish heads. It is still raining. It didn't get quite cold enough to snow, but I think it's been raining for 8 hours straight now. So we're probably not going to be able to make breakfast over the fire. We're going to make a mad run for the house. Need some coffee, some breakfast. Lucas is up. Yeah, we got some work to do on those survival shelters, but we will be doing more in the future. But we're gonna go ahead and make a delicious burger on the grill recipe. Finish this one out. We got some stuff already cut up and ready to go on the burgers. Zach's making all kinds of noise here. What are you doing, dude?
No.
What are you doing?
No.
Yeah?
No.
Oh, okay. Miami beef burger patties to throw on the grill. We got some toppings, and we're gonna do some potato wedges. Zach,
Emma.
what are you trying to do, buddy?
Pour out. Oh.
Where'd the laundry go, dude? Where is it? For the burgers, we're just gonna do a little bit of all-purpose garlic, onion, black pepper, and sea salt seasoning.
Mama.
For the potato wedges, you just have to boil them for a couple minutes till they get soft, and then we're going to throw them in the oven and bake them until they get a little crispy. Two totally opposite different things, but it works out in the end. In they go. Put a little bit of this on one side before we throw them on the grill, and then we'll put more on the other side when we flip them. Woohoo! 3 to 5 minutes. That means 3 minutes in this house. Final ingredient. Got to put some cheese on there. A little parm. Sprinkled lightly over them and then bake them a little bit longer. The old charbroil you've seen in a bunch of our videos before. Still going strong after like 14 years. All original parts. Same burners and everything, guys. This thing is a testament to the charbroil name. Not sponsored charbroil, just saying. We'll give it a little bit of light seasoning on this side. All right, about 3 more minutes, they'll be done. Swiss cheese. Yum. Culinary perfection is achieved. Whoever invented the cheeseburger, I'd like to go back in time and shake their hand. And if you're wondering why there's one burger with no cheese on it, Lucas, for some un-American reason, does not like cheese on his burgers. Gonna have to give that kid a paternity test one of these days. Lucas, why don't you like cheese on your burgers? No answer? No comment? Do you know why? Only thing that would make this just a little bit better would be some bacon, but we skipped the bacon tonight, guys. This is looking great. We'll throw some ketchup on there, some ketchup on the plate, some of those delicious things on the plate. We'll do a taste test. Potato wedges. Cheers. Oh yeah, so crispy. Delicious. Better than McDonald's. It's hard for me to find a cheeseburger that I don't like. Well, fish heads, lesson learned. Don't use that kind of material next time. We got another one coming up. We're going to do some improvements on it. I think it's going to work way better. It's also supposed to be much colder. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, do it. Do it. Hit the subscribe button and the like button while you're at it. Appreciate you for watching. Thanks for watching all of our videos. We'll see you in the next one. It's nice under Lucas's canopy. We're staying dry under this thing. It's still raining.